Raw Saltwater Stories is back and we are here to stay. We're going to make this a weekly affair now. We're going to get people on from all across the world telling their craziest stories as it happened. And we've got an absolute banger to kick it off with. We've had 12 months off, had a lot going on, but we've got some new gear, new equipment. We're just running audio now because we've had a heap of issues with the video. I actually recorded one with Bryn from New Zealand that was going to be our first yesterday. But yeah, the video just made it too hard to have a conversation remotely. And we struggled with that a lot last time as well. So we're just banging audio now so we can actually have proper conversations without a lag, without any dramas. So Bryn's one will be out soon. Just need to fix it with a little bit of editing. And today we're going to kick this one off. But I just want to thank everyone because I've had a heap of messages lately. And when you do a podcast, it's pretty hard. Even starting this, I just had these conversations you're hearing. These are the conversations I was having in the background of a classic anyway, with all these people. So, everything we put on our socials, getting the background stories, talking to people, real people. And yeah, one day someone just said, you need to put this on a podcast. So I gave it a crack. And, when you do a podcast, you don't get a lot of feedback because I'm telling a story or talking to someone telling a story. We put it out there and you guys listen. So, to have you actually message me, ask when it's coming back and, to know you're excited has really, motivated me and I do appreciate it. So I appreciate all the DMs, everything. If you love what you hear, drop a 5-star review. That's probably the biggest help. And we'll keep this thing going. So I've got quite a few lined up. Some of them will be a bit longer where we jump into a few more stories, bit of background. Some of them will be just one incredible experience like this one today where I've got Adam and Max Lansdowne talking about something that just happened only last Monday, 7 days ago, 8 days ago, up on the Goldie where a whale very nearly took them out. But they're a great Aussie family, good couple of people, and I really enjoyed talking to them. Enjoy the show. Like I said, we're going to make this a regular affair. So if you've got anyone you want on, send them across and, just send me a DM on Instagram or somewhere. And outside of that, enjoy the show. Let's get this thing going. Mate, Adam, I've got Adam and Max Lansdowne here. How you doing, fellas?
Yeah,
Good, awesome.
That's the way. So you guys obviously experienced something. I mean, most people never, ever, ever do. And I love it. And you've obviously gone viral. I had a heap of people send it to me and I wanted to hear the story directly from you guys. But before we get into it, can you tell me a bit about yourselves? You're out fishing. Is that something you always do? And whereabouts you're based at?
So we're based on the Gold Coast, just up in Broadbeach, and I've grown up fishing pretty much all my life. But I will say I love fishing, but I'm no good at catching. So I brought Maxie into it as a young age and our other son, Nate. And we got in a lot of fishing and everything. And they sort of dropped away for a little while. But then about age of 9 or 10, Max just fell in love with it. So he fishes like each morning before schools, every afternoon, every weekend. Outfishes me every time now. And so we've been waiting for the snapper season and start to show a bit more offshore because it does a lot of estuary fishing and everything. So we just was on our second trip out snapper fishing.
Yeah.
And then all hell broke loose on us with the whale.
It did, didn't it? It could have been a lot worse. And we're going to get to that. I want to lead into it a little bit. And then Max, like living the dream. If you're fishing before and after school and everything, you just jump in your own little boat, do you, and get out there?
Oh, yeah. I got my own little tinny that I go out on every hour.
And what do you chase out there?
Oh, trevally, brim, all the species, really.
How good's that?
Yeah, he's got a bit of a following up here. Like when I went to our local sporties fishing, and we went in there and I didn't know, but I was in there, and then a few kids were like, "Oh, that's Max from Flatline. That's Max Fisho." And I was like, "Oh." And so he's got a bit of a following up here on the Goldie, just with a lot of fishing other kids. There's so many kids up here that like fishing too and get into it. But yeah, I didn't realize he had a bit of a following. And he said the other week when he was out, he was fishing off a bridge, and another kid said, "Oh, that's Max Fisho." So he's good at his trevally fishing, and he's got a 56 jack and 45 brim all in the canals here, and he gets some good sized trebs as well. So he loves it.
Dead set. Well, mate, it's a
Yeah.
good passion. What's your secret?
Fish hard every day.
I like that.
Mate, It works.
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's bloody good, mate. And like, I mean, leading into this day, obviously, yous go out a fair bit together, do you? So this was just another one of those days.
Well,
So
sort of. Well, we've been waiting to take him out snapper fishing because he's just turned 14 now, and he's been estuary fishing, and I've been wanting to do it for a while with him. So we went out on our first sort of proper sort of fishing trip, just me and a couple of his mates the day before, and we got a 75 snapper and what did we get? A 75, a 55,
55
and
and 240s.
and 240s. And so then it was on the Monday, the next day, and I said, come on, just me and you go out. So we're only just getting into going like outside, but we haven't been out for, I'd say, years.
Yeah.
dead set, yep. And I mean, so just walk me through it. Like, bring me into the day, mate. Just headed out there, did you? And
so we got up, it was the night before, and I said to Max, I said, hey, mate, do you want to go back again? Because we got the 75. And he's like, yeah, all right. So I shot down, got some pillies and stuff. And I said, come on, we'll get up nice and early. So we got up, it was about 3:30, quarter to 4.
Yeah. Thursday.
Nice.
Yeah, we got up, and we live on the canal. So we chucked the boat in the water and we headed out. And we got out nice and early before daybreak this time. So we could sound around, find where the snapper were again, locked onto them. And then we was just sort of sitting there waiting for the daybreak. You always get that snapper bite in that first sort of half an hour. It's what Dad and my brother always told me. And I worked the day before. So we were just chilling out. And then just as the day started to break, you see in the footage, it was just like like a pink sort of horizon. It was just sort of coming up. And it was nice and quiet. And then soon about 10 minutes after that,
Yeah.
I got a hit.
We got a 65 snapper.
So yeah, we got the 65 snappers, and fought that for a bit, landed it. And then as we sat back down and we were just sitting there, and we were sort of just, I said, right, the bite's coming on now. So we'll just be nice and quiet. We just sat there and we're just sitting there nice and quiet, just looking at nothing. And then all of a sudden it was about 10, 15 meters from the back of the boat, out of absolute nowhere. There was not even a whale around anywhere. And he's just, when he came out, the blow noise first, it's scared the shit out of me, basically. And you heard it on the, hope you don't mind me swearing on the channel.
no, go for gold, mate. Be
Oh,
yourself.
okay. But yeah, so so it scared the shit out of me, and I just heard this, psh, but then he full breached. And my first reaction was, holy fuck, what is this? And Channel 9, actually, when they put it on the National 9, they did it all across Gold Coast, Brisbane, Sydney and Melbourne. I didn't realise. And in the ad that he had at the end of it, the reporter on the Brisbane one said, oh, I think Daddo's a bit to the swear jar on this one. At the end of it, but I was going, holy fuck, like what is that? And it's just jumps to like launch straight up. But it came towards us. So the splash, it was like came at us, and we could feel the spray on us. But then afterwards, when it landed, I've just gone, oh, fuck. So it's like, we've just seen, well, I started freaking out a bit. Max was like, Dad, do we move? Do we move? And I'm like, no, don't move. Just sit here, just stay calm. So then we're just about 5 seconds later,
Yeah.
Max hooked up, and he was like, I'm on. And then I've gone, I'm on. And I thought, geez, we're on here. And then my other rod went. So I'm holding 2 rods. Max is holding 1. And then we realized we'd hooked the whale. So all 3 lines was hooked up to the whale, but we must have dragged for a little bit on it. So one hook was bent. But then
I snapped off, and then the other one got snapped up as well.
But we think, because we're at 50 meters of water and he would have been at 10, say 15, I think all the barnacles and shit on him, I don't think we like literally hooked up. I think we sort of ripped past him because it was like a jagging. But yeah, so we can actually say we had a triple hook up on a whale.
Bit more than you bargained for there.
Yeah.
100%. But yeah, and then we sat there for a little bit, and then I was saying to Max, I was like, where the hell is he gone? Like where could he have gone? And I was more worried. I didn't want to say to Max, but it was a good 10 minutes. Did not see him. So I was more a bit worried. Is he going to come and breach again near us? And I couldn't see him on the sound. I couldn't see anywhere. So we were just hanging for about 10 minutes. And then we realized that it's the first time ever we've taken a GoPro out. First time ever taken it on a boat. And where we were meant to put it on the GoPro mount, it wouldn't have picked it up. So I because I didn't bring the GoPro out. So I put in a rod holder at the front and I shoved it into the rod holder, but it tilted itself a bit to the side. So it just picked up the perfect shot.
Yeah.
So, and then if you see in the video, in the footage, that you've got, the footage of sand, it's got us sitting there and Max turns around and goes, Dad, the GoPro. I've gone, get fucked. And he said, Max, then he swore and he's gone, we fucking did. And I was like, and so in the 9 News for the national one,
Yeah.
they put that on there on national TV.
Oh, dead set.
They bleep Max out. Max goes, they fucking did. It's like, they've beat and did. And it was like, mine was like, beat and did. So it was a bit, but I always have that dad code, man code on what's on the boat. The boys let us say what's out on a boat.
Yeah,
And
fair enough.
what says on the boat stays on the boat.
Yeah.
Not in this case.
Yeah, not in this case. So we were heading home and I said, oh, bugger it. I'll just send it to the 9 News. I said, I'm sick of seeing all the crap on the news and all the
Bloody
stuff
oath.
they put on there. And I said, I'll send it on our local news. I'll probably just put it on the weather. So so I rang him up when I got home, cleaned the boat, filled fish. And then I rang him up. This was at about 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
It was about 1 o'clock, same day. And I rang him up and I said, oh, hey, I got some footage of a whale breaching just right near our boat. He said, oh, we like that sort of stuff. Can you send it over? I said, yeah, not a problem. So I just texted him got 40 seconds of it. About a minute later, the executive producer for Channel 9 rings me up and he's like, has this gone anywhere? Who's got this footage? Should we know where it's come from? I said, it's just mine. I said, no one's got it. I've literally just cleaned the boat. He said, okay, we're going to send around a journalist and camera crew and I'll be there in 1 hour. So I yelled out to Max. I said, boy, we have a shower shit. Like they're coming over in an hour. And he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I thought they might just want the footage, but they're sending a crew. Bang on, 1 hour later, this was 2 o'clock. They rocked up and then the film guy and the news reporter, she turned up and I was talking to her, Paige, her name was.
Yeah,
Paige. I was chatting with Paige for a little bit. And then I said, oh, how come you had to come around so quick? She said, the executive producer rang and said, get around there now. She goes, can't it wait till tomorrow? He goes, no, I want it on tonight's news. And we're going to go exclusive on it. And I was like, and she goes, you okay with it? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Do whatever you need to. So they did what's called a one part, which is just a small little part. I don't know the terminology or shit, but they said we'll do a one part. But then the producer's going, how are you going? We need the footage. We've got to go 2 part now. So the camera guy's like, okay, so now we're going to do a sit-down interview looking at the boat. Then we had to do another one down on the boat where Max sat on the boat. I did. And then he's texted again and he goes, nah, we need 3 parts going onto national news now. They've accepted. So I was like, so then they said, can you put the boat in the water? So we had to put the boat in the water and we went for a drive in the boat and they did more footage on there. So I just didn't expect, and then this was now 4 o'clock.
Yeah,
about 4-ish. So we have a good couple of hours. I said, we've got to go. We're going to get back to shoot and edit and get it ready because we've got to get it ready for the 5:30 Gold Coast, but then it's going to be ready for the 6 o'clock national. So we just sat down and watched telly, and then the full interview came out and I cracked up because there was a lot of swearing, cursing and stuff. And it was just bleep, bleep and bleep, bleep the whole time. But that's what everyone was laughing at. Then my phone went nuts. Then Max's phone went nuts. My missus's phone, hers went nuts, just messages and everything. And I was trying to record it. So I put mine on Do Not Disturb so that I could actually watch it and record it to get a bit of footage of it. Then the 6 o'clock one came out. Turned my phone back on. I had I think it was about 40, 50 Instagram, everything. And for the next few days, we've just been copping a heap that's come through, like a heap of messages. But now they've used that clip on the actual our 9 News Brisbane Gold Coast. It's actually they do like an ad for the 9 News of every day.
Right.
That clip is now on the ad now. So every day. So we see it 5 times a day. The same clip as it's coming out of the air. So yeah, it was I didn't expect it to go that quick.
So that was the same day that happened, all this?
All in the one day.
Yeah.
Literally, they left at 4, or like I said, 4-ish or whatever. Then I had to get back. And then I literally then sat down, got myself ready, and then the news was on and bang, we're on the news that night.
Jeez, your head must have been spinning.
It was.
Yeah.
It was spinning because, it was probably, I was more impressed that I got the 65 and you didn't get into that day, didn't you, mate?
I did.
He nearly got a whale.
Yeah.
Just got to bring
whale
heavier gear
first.
next time.
You got the first look up on the whale.
Yeah.
I actually saw your fish because you did send that. I mean, hearing you talk about all that, I think it's gold because you did send that full video over, and I'll just I'll play just the audio to it, and then I'll ask Max a quick question. Here we go, and I'll put the video up as well. But here we go.
No, he won't go near it.
Dad, go on, Dad.
You'll be right.
Holy shit.
Here we go.
Come on. You took the whale. You took the whale. Oh, yeah, you took the whale. Yeah, we took the whale, Dad. I'm snapping.
Oh, look, the whale.
The whale. Holy shit, let's go.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, let's go.
No, he's all right. He's gone under it.
I'm scared.
He's gone under.
Dad, I'm fucking
He's gone. We just looked the whale. The line went around the whale. Holy fuck, mate! Oh shit, he went near it.
Hopefully, you could hear that all right.
Yeah, we could hear that fine. No, we're
But mate, that is, I mean, one thing seeing it through your adult eyes, Adam,
yeah.
but for you, Max, what was that like? I mean, as a kid, just walk me through what the hell went through your head the second you saw that.
It was pretty quiet, and then all of a sudden I just hear like this explosion next to the boat, and I was like, what is that? I look over and it's like a huge whale just coming out of the water right next to our boat. And I was like a little scared because I thought it was gonna like hit our boat, but then it ended up not like hitting us. And then it went under and we hooked it. And then I thought like it was gonna come back up again and like flip us or something. But luckily it didn't. And like we got away.
We got away. I like that.
You got away. You got away. I know. And that's the thing with whales. I mean, I actually interviewed another guy called Jason Breen who got taken out by a whale on his foil board.
I saw that.
Oh, I saw that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate. So it does happen. But I mean, the odds, I don't even know how high they are, but it's just luck of the draw. Like if
Yeah.
you move, they could be breaching over there. So what do? You just
That's right. And that's why we were just sitting just still. And that's why Max was like, let's move. And I'm like, no, let's not move. And I'm like, maybe we should. So it was a little bit of, and then we sat down and then Max was like, holy fuck, Daddy, did this just happen? And I'm like, yeah, it has. And it was just like after the clip that you've got, it goes for another 40 minutes, but we were just sitting there going, did that really just happen?
Yeah.
But the video doesn't do it justice. It's still like when we look at it, it does not do it justice because, you know, when you're looking at sort of a wide angle photo of a mountain or something, it just doesn't look that big.
yes.
It's like two-story, like a story and a half coming out of the water out of nowhere. And it was just huge. And yeah, so my natural first reaction probably could have got a bit better. I think I might need to learn from that. But
No, not at all. I don't
Yeah.
think so. I mean, and
I
for
think
anyone out there, there is probably not a single man in Australia who wouldn't have that exact same reaction
Yeah.
when like you go from dead calm and I watched the whole clip you sent. It's like 13 or 14 minutes.
yeah,
And it, as you said, it was dead calm. You two were just sitting there, just rocking back and forth, fishing, and then bang. Like, I mean, how do you even comprehend that?
I know. Well, we actually didn't until it was the next day, and it was like, what happened yesterday? Like news crews coming around, that happened with the whale, and then the news reporter, she sent to me, she's like, thanks very much for that. Like, we really want that footage. Then the producer messaged and he said, mate, that was awesome. This is the stuff that we really want on the news. This is the stuff we look for, is to try and we just don't get enough of it. Which is just good, normal sort of Aussie stuff that we go out and do. And it's just a surprise thing that happened. But we don't, they said, like, if you see any more or hear any more, this is the stuff we love and thanks for bringing it to us. But then in 2 days, so on the 9 News page or their Instagram, what is it, Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook.
So there's like, my missus said to me, a friend in Albury's just sent the link to it and it's got 700,000 views. I was like, what? So I had a look and Like all the others have got 5,000, 6,000, 10, 12, 15. And then by the second day, it got over 1 million views in 2 days.
Yeah.
Jeez, when they go, they go.
Yeah. So it was a bit crazy. So yeah, it was good fun. So we, I don't think we'll forget it in a while.
No, no, I mean,
Not at
you
all.
could. And tell me, how long ago did this actually happen?
Last Monday.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit, it was that close.
it was only a week ago. Literally a week ago.
Well, mate, I mean, I can probably tell you it's going to keep rolling for a little while.
Yeah.
And have you had more people knocking on the door?
No, we haven't, because we've got to put it up on Max's thing, and I didn't put it on anymore. I didn't want to be a wanker and go, oh look, I'm on the news. So the missus posted her she posted it and then put me in on it, but I haven't really broadcasted it out.
Yep.
But yeah, I've got it. We're gonna do a little video because Max has started his thing, and so we're gonna put a little video up. But yeah, it's sort of we've left it with 9 and the views that it got. But yeah, it was like the amount of still I'm even getting yesterday. Another like I've run into somebody. Oh, did you have a whale of a time? and like at work, like at another job or something. I'm like, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah, that's original. Well, you're going to be hearing that more, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How good, hey? Well, I mean, turned out good. And
It
I
did,
mean,
it
in the
did.
background, at least luckily, I'm pretty sure there was another boat sitting there anyway. Did you have a
Yeah.
chat to him afterwards?
No, that's where I yelled out. You'll see.
I did see it, yeah.
And I've gone, holy fuck, mate. Like I was yelling at him because he would have been 40 meters away. And he was an old fella, and I don't know, he just didn't really blink an eyelid or anything. And he didn't, I don't know if he saw it for sure.
I reckon, yeah.
Probably thought he was
on
losing
a fish. But yeah, I yelled out at him, holy fuck, mate. Like I couldn't believe it happened.
Yeah, it's still comprehending it, I'd say.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, mate, wild. Absolutely wild. I'm so stoked you guys are all right, obviously, because that thing landing on you is never going to be a good time.
Mm,
Yeah.
You know, I know it's just one of the risks out there, I guess, but
It
one you
is.
can't really avoid.
exactly.
Yeah.
So you did well. And I mean, I really appreciate you coming on and telling the story because that's what this is all about and hearing it firsthand. And I mean, especially from you two, it's gold. And young
Yeah.
Max, I mean, it's going to be tough to top that.
It
Yeah.
is.
Well, you're the first one who's got the actual inside story, like the actual hearing it from us, not just from you, sort of editing it out. So
Yeah, no beeps here, mate.
on it. You got the inside exclusive.
That's the gold. That's the one. But I mean, and you did mention something before that young Max he's a bit of an entrepreneur. So
Yeah.
tell me a bit about that, Max. What are you doing with yourself?
I've got like a fishing brand selling like shirts, hats, and I've also got like these rod clips that are in sporties fishing.
Yep.
And like I've also got a YouTube channel, TikTok, Facebook, and
A website.
a website.
Oh, beauty. What's your website?
Flatline Fishing. Oh no, www.flatlinefishing.com.
Got
Oh,
a
mate. .au. We'll have to add all these. We're going to add all these into the description, of course, in the
yeah.
Yeah.
description here. But mate, what's the plans with it? Just going to push it as hard as you
Yeah.
can, so you can fish all the time.
Yeah, pretty much just keep pushing and pushing.
Yep.
So I can just fish every day of the week.
How good.
So I said to him, if you can grow up, my dad always said, if you can grow up doing something that you love, and if you enjoy doing it, that's the ultimate dream. So I for sure, like I make sure that like pursuing and happen that like get him to do what he's doing fishing. So yeah, I go out fishing with him all the time, help him out where I can. And yeah, he just loves it and he hasn't stopped. So he's even got a following now of his fishing and his Instagram and TikTok and everything. But that's the world we're in now, isn't it?
It is, mate. It's all going that way. And I mean, I guess my only advice there is that's it. Just keep doing it because you love it.
Yeah.
That's the goal. That's the gold.
Yeah.
Just so you can take me bloody fishing too.
Yeah.
Then you can be the skipper and then I can just sit back.
Hey, one day I'm sure it'll switch to that.
Exactly. I hope so.
Almost has.
It almost does.
Almost
Get out. Piss off, idiot. Yes, not.
It'll get there. It'll get there. Yeah, mate. But geez, at 14,
He's a
you're doing
good kid. He's
Yeah,
a good
how
kid.
good. No, you sound like you're both pretty blessed. So, mate,
Yeah.
just stoked to be able to talk to you both and get to know you. It's
Good on
Incredible story, and I love it. I can't wait to share it. Good one to kick it off with.
Good
Yeah.
on you. Well,
Mate,
it is good. It's just good. I'm just glad people. It's just make them happy, and it's not the all the crap that you see on the news and the TV. It's actually people having a good laugh with it, which is what it should be about.
bit of feel good news for a change.
That's it. Spot on.
Yeah, mate, I'm hearing that, definitely. Yeah, no, it's definitely that, and yeah, I think you'll have a bit of a run into this for a while.
I don't say we'll have a whale of a time.
I wouldn't dare. I've written that in front of me. Don't
Yeah.
say this. Oh no, well, I won't keep you guys any longer, mate.
Good on
But
you.
I do really appreciate your time.
Champion. Thank
Good on
you.
you guys.
No worries.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Thank you.